there, Karin here on behalf of Makers Mercantile with the top 5 things to look for in today's newsletter. So item number 1, this is a very limited edition that we just brought in and it's not coming back. So when it's gone, it is gone. We got a special price on it. We're passing that special price right on to you. And so therefore, when it's gone, it is gone. But that is this here. These are called Charmlights. And I'm really hoping that you can see it through the plastic. If not, there's a photo right up here. So what Charmlights are is, it is the Lola, which is the yarn from Garn Manufacture, which is a 50% cotton, 50% acrylic that comes in 4 strands and it's on a gradient. So it is a more or less, fingering to sport weight yarn. But in this case, not only do you get 1 gradient, as you can see here, but you get 11 little mini balls. And these little mini balls, I believe they have 66 yards on them. We do have it written down in the newsletter, but every little single mini, I shouldn't call it a little ball, it is a cake. Every little mini cake, these are the individual colors that are found in the big cake. So, do we have a pattern for it, you ask? No, we don't. So this is only for those of you who are super creative, can think of doing things on your own, or enjoy doing things on your own. That's the way you like to do things. This is sort of like creativity in a bag. We have 3 different color choices of this creativity in the bag called Charmlights. There was that first one. There is this one right here, which is called Tropic. The first one I think was called Pop or something. It was called Pop Art. And then this third one, which is called Autumn. And you can definitely see why it is called Autumn. It has all the autumn colors in it. So for all of those of you who are super duper creative, whether you knit, crochet, weave, doesn't matter. These Charmlights are really a great deal and a lot of fun for you to get creative with. All right, second of all, we are mentioning again, knitting comfortably for those of you who spend a lot of time knitting. This book right here, which is from Carson Demers, it goes over posture and how you hold the needles in your hands and everything else, gives you some stretching exercises and so on, because there are a lot of ergonomics that go into knitting, and he goes through it all. It is the best book out there on this. So if you've been knitting a long time, or you're finding it painful now to knit or things like that, this is the book to get. We have them in stock. We're happy to ship them out right away. Then we also have Yarn Snob, who is Keith Leonard and his partner down in Florida, who are dyeing these fabulous, fabulous kits. I mean, here you can see these are 3 colors that he has in his really, really nice merino. It's a pure merino, really nice and soft. But this is one of his patterns. It's called the Splatter Paint Shawl Kit. And this is one of the color combinations right here. This is the gray with the multi. What I really like about this one is that it's a neutral, yet it has a really great pop of color. And the pastels look good on just about everybody. There's also, if you are more of a dramatic person, there's kits that have black and the multi in them as well, as you can see here. Oops, upside down. Yarn Snob, there you go. And just so you know, it is a fingering weight, 100% merino, comes from Yarn Snob, and can't go wrong with it. We have quite a few kits in stock, ready to go, ready to ship, and they do come with the pattern. Then we also have a new set of ribbons, cords, and some strapping that just came in that are all Andean-inspired. So let me start by holding this up here. So here is one of the color combinations. They don't all, coordinate in colors, but a lot of them sure do. So in this case, as you can see, it's we call these Andean weaves because it is actually woven. The bottom one that I have here, this is actually a strap, and it has a faux leather on the back of it, making it much, much stronger. So it is a perfect strap. It could also be used for belting. It could be used for dog collars. It could be used for a lot of different things. Then that same design also comes in our cording. The cording is also a weave that is then sewn together, filled with poly. I think you can probably see this right here. It is a beautiful cord, great for your drawstring backpacks, that you might be making, anything like that, because it is a pretty thick cording. And then we also have a flat ribbon, which is also an Andean weave. And here you can see how it's woven. The flat ribbon, although it looks like a bias, because if you look at the back side, it has is folded over, but it is fused into place. So it is actually a flat ribbon and not a bias. You're not going to be able to get that to open for you on the other side. So those, here's another color combination of a cording and a flat ribbon. Oops, shouldn't show it that way, got to show it this way. As you can see, they are quite beautiful. The weave is very nicely done, and they are 100% polyester, so they are completely washable for you to put on all your items. All right, those are our main items that we have in the newsletter. We also want to remind everybody who's local that we have our LYS tour going on, and for those of you who aren't local, you can actually attend our LYS tour virtually, and you can check out all the shops that are in the Puget Sound area. There are 20 that are participating. You can do it virtually and you can do it physically and come to the shops. But between today and I guess it's next Sunday, we will continue to be open 10 to 6 daily. That includes next Sunday. That is going to be the last day of the tour. We've had quite a few winners so far, quite a few finishers that have already physically visited all 20 shops, and you can see some of their pictures down below if you look in the newsletter. That is it for today. We will be back on Friday. I have some new fabrics that have come in, so for all you sewists, check it out on Friday. In the meantime, do something creative, and we will see you all then. Ciao.